Hello, guys, and welcome to a 2020 episode with the Hobart Hurricanes. We've played two games in the season. We've had one win and a loss, so we'll go over those results very quickly. So we had a convincing performance against the Brisbane Heat. They, off the back of Ross, scrambled to a score of 138 for 9. Thought the team bowled well. Rose, 2 for 22. Dawes, 1 for 24. And 2 for Archer and Faulkner. Chased it fairly comfortably. 87 for Darcy Short. Bukowski 35. It was a wee bit slow, Bukowski. 35 for about 44 deliveries, but Darcy Short was in control of that run chase from start to finish. Then we had a pretty disappointing result against the Melbourne Stars. Doolan 59. We had him last season. We got rid of him and he come back to bite us. 3 for 27 for Archie, it was pretty good. 2 for 31 for Dawes. Probably the pick of the two bowlers in the lineup. 134 all out we posted. 34 and 36 from McDermott and Wade. There was nothing much else on the rest of the team. Let us down a wee bit. Just some good spells from Maxwell and Zampa and Joel Paris there. So we need a couple wins today in the 3-game episode. We have 3-game episodes with the Hobart Hurricanes. We have at least 2 during the season. So the team will change a little bit. I'm going to hand a debut to Lynn. So we're going to just readjust this bowling tape. We're going to operate with 2 spinners. I'm going to operate on a spin deck. I think Rose is good enough there at the moment. Spencer's had a couple games, hasn't really done too much. I'm going to put him opening actually with McDermott dropping to 5. I'm fairly happy with that lineup, so we'll start the game. Pretty much players to look out for them. Oh, they got Joe Root. That's a really decent player for them. Not too many other notable names in their team though. They are quite beatable. We will probably bat first on this pitch and give the pitch a couple an innings to deteriorate a little bit. It won't deteriorate much. And Sandu punished for 4. Interested to see how Spence goes in a sort of a competition where the level is upped a little bit. That's a good thing about these sort of leagues, like the international players that come across, and of course the higher quality matches. So Spence survived the early onslaught and he's out cheaply for 13. So we are 24 for 3. We've got the Englishman in who's out for 0. He hasn't really fired. Clark had a lot of hopes from him. 26 for 5 here. Come on guys, got to pick this up. 26 for 6. Can we get 120? Got to rebuild this innings. Oh, Sandu's just had a field day. And Meany, so we're in trouble not even batting out our overs. It's been blown off the park, pretty much. Rose, 47 for 8. Can we get over 50? We do. $51 for 9 and an edge for 4. 55 for 9 now, and we're all out for 55. Terrible batting card. That doesn't read too nicely. Brilliant from them. 4 for 21 for Sandu, 3 for 13 for Sam, Meany 2 for 12, 1 for 5 for Siddle. So yeah, very disappointing way to start the episode today. Can we get an inspired bowling performance from someone? It's maybe a terrible wicket to bat on, maybe. We didn't do ourselves any favours, because they have coasted to an easy 7-wicket victory there, and that will cane our net run rate as well. So we've got a lot of work to do in the next couple of games. Just got to get back on the thing. Spence is out for 4 weeks. Okay, that is not cool. We'll bring in I'll bring in Malenko and we'll just drop him down the order. I'm going to open up with McDermott again. Shame, Spence is not going to get much time for us in the Big Bash now. I'm going to actually drop Clark from the team. Going to operate 3 spinners in our team. So the batting order is a bit weaker. He won't be captain. We'll go Matthew Wade as the captain of this side. So we're relying on our top four a lot, and then it's the all-rounders. But yeah, 3 spinners and the team is going to be an interesting mix. So we're obviously playing to the conditions of the pitch getting a bit of turn. We've got Darcy Short that can bowl a few spinners as well. Virat Kohli. I've got this young fella Charles Wilson. How's he started? Not too good. And the I've got Matt Kelly as well. How's he fired? It's been going good. So that's good. Just got to check up on some of these players while we're playing against them. Archer gets the wicket of Wilson out for 10. We'll bring Faulkner in for an over, and he's got the wicket of Virat Kohli, who was looking really good too. Just all parts. Right, now let's get through our spin. We're going to bring the overseas professional one first. Who's effectively a rookie, but he had a good season for whoever he was playing for, and he's been carted to all parts. The 3 spin attack option, well 4 effectively with Darcy Short may not be a good option at all. Yeah, it's backfired spectacularly. So that'll be the last time we probably operate with 3 spinners. Probably at the most we'll operate 2. So Travis has bowled a good over there. This is at 10 and over too. They are looking like a 200 plus score. Are the Perth Scorchers. Lynn will get his first big bash wickets. Gets Klinger out for 50. Travis bowled alright, 4 overs number 30. Not brilliant or anything, but Rose has been taken to as well. This is looking like it's going to be a massive task for our guys to get this score. I'd say Rose, he'll pick up a wicket, but he's been fairly disappointing today. Bit too expensive. Along with the other bowlers, this leaked far too many runs, and they've posted 206 for 6. So the bowling pretty much for grim reading. A lot of bowlers been taken apart. We'll make a few adjustments for the next game, I think. It's going to take something really special to get this. We have to launch straight away. Kelly is in good form. Oh, that's a sitter. They'll be annoyed with that. Can we make a game of this? Don't want to lose 2 games. Like, if we lose 2 games pretty badly, we're on the back foot for the rest of the season. So that's Darcy Short departing for 8 runs. Didn't contribute enough there. He's at best batsman in the T20 side. Out for 19. Just not letting us building momentum. The Perth Scorchers are taking regular wickets as well. Now we're into our all-rounders. This could get pretty ugly. A couple of plays and misses from Malenko. In fact, he got no runs off that over. Bukowski's gone for 9, so the batting is letting us down here. 42 for 4. Oh, wow. Again, we have collapsed. 2 games into the episode, we're not even going to score 100 in both innings. We just crumbled completely. 43 for 7. Rashid. Lovely shot from Travis. .53 for 7 now. Can we beat at least 55 from the previous innings? Been skied, and that should be out on the boundary. It is. Travis out for 8. And the Hobart Hurricanes have been thoroughly embarrassed here again, and we're gonna have to readjust the team. We're gonna have to give some other players some opportunities to prove themselves. But 2 batting efforts that have been really bad. Like, sure, they batted well here today. and took us out of the game, but we should be at least scoring 130, 140. Putting a bit of gonna put it on the batsman really, because if Dawes top scores, it's just not good enough. He's second top scorer at the moment. He's gone for 16. We're all out for 77. So we've had games where we've been out for 55 and 77. The batting has been abysmal. Nile got 5 for 19 there as well. So not the best of starts to the competition. Definitely Clark's coming back into the side immediately. We'll probably get rid of Lynn. Probably will operate just the one spinner. We have to put Clark into the order. So our current form is not that good there. We'll bring Clark to open. Seeing who else. We've got Jake Duran, who hasn't really played any cricket for Tasmania either, so he's still an option though. Probably bring Meredith into the equation. Got a pretty small squad to choose from. Really, so we really need Spence to get back from injury pretty quickly, but he's out for 4 weeks. I think he's out for the majority of the campaign now. We've got Malenko there. We'll probably put Faulkner at 6. We've got to have the 3 all-rounders there. Yeah, that'll be our team. We'll go with that. I strengthened up the batting order anyway with the only allowed 2 overseas players, so Travis will have to go. Because Jofra Archer offers quite a bit, and like I said, I've strengthened up the batting. So we'll bring in Rogers, and we're gonna change the pitch back to a seamers pitch, and just hopefully Archer can cause a few problems. And Meredith, I'm hoping Meredith gets a little bit better as well. He hasn't really delivered like he has at times on TV, and that's just a case example. 2 overs number 35, that's just not good enough. And we're we're on the back foot with Hughes 51 off 22 and Felipe 32 off 15, 85 without loss after only just 6 overs. This could be a really long campaign for us. We had a respectful season last year where we finished just outside the playoffs, but this could be a bit of a tougher year just as we try and transition, get to the right players in the team. Short has got the wicket of Felipe for 34. Darcy Short again, he strikes. Clive Rose has been a bit disappointing this season. He may have been a one-season wonder. Only had 1 good game this season. Malenko gets the wicket of Moses Henriquez. Malenko again gets a wicket. Darcy Short. We've got to probably bring Jofra Archer back for a couple. They're on track for 220 plus here. He's got to keep striking. Archer's got the wicket. Malenko's got a wicket. Trying to stifle this momentum. Hughes has gone for exactly 100 off 51 deliveries. Daniel Hughes brings up his maiden Big Bash 100. We've got all the bowlers that we've got to use that have been taken apart a wee bit today. Rose bowled a decent over there. We'll probably trust Meredith to bowl an over here. It's the wicket of O'Keefe. It's the wicket of Pycroft. And gets the wicket of Mackin. Nice. Good comeback from Meredith. 181 all out. They'll be annoyed they didn't bat their 20 overs. They were looking really good at one point. I want this Englishman to get going too. He just hasn't got going at all for us the time he's been here. Lovely shots from Darcy Short. It's sort of getting to a stage where it's a must-win scenario for us as well. It's early in the season, but a win here would get us back to a record of something that you can work from to if you get on a bit of a roll. If you lose this game, it's digging ourselves a greater hole to get out of. We just need someone stepping up in this innings. 0.7 required. Lovely shot from Bukowski. He's been a really good signing for us. He's just so consistent with what he does. Lovely shot from Clark. 6. 4-1 off the over. This is a really good over from... We're 86 for 1. They were about that after 6, weren't they? Without loss. So comparisons are a wee bit out the window at the moment. We're just got to keep batting. If we bat our 20, we'll be close here. That's a key wicket. Bukowski was looking so good. 44 off 19. Brings Matthew Wade to the wicket now. The 4 for Clark. Rate is certainly manageable at the moment. I just saw it's only about 6 and over. Just got to keep it up. Clark has batted really well. He's put up his 50 there. The overseas pro has got himself out now, so after that very good knock, he's just throwing it away. Need a boundary here, McDermott. Yeah, and he's got it 6. Lovely. Don't make sure we don't take a backward step. I'd say we are favoured to win from here, but just with that middle order of Faulkner, Malenko and Archer, they can come off on the day, don't get me wrong, but they're sort of guys that can probably last 10-15 deliveries most of the time. Like, they blast a quick score, and it's not often either. Lovely shot from McDermott. 6 runs, 169 for 3 after 16. It's been a decent run chase, from the Hobart Hurricanes. Really needed the batsmen stepping up. The bowlers fought well to bring this back and us back into contention, really. Daniel Hughes with that 100, they were looking 220 plus, but we've got the win. Consistent scores throughout the innings there. McDermott was outstanding towards the end, but that means we've got 2 points just outside the top 4 at the moment. We're in a pretty close competition again. Like, they're pretty evenly matched, most of these teams, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Like, we've got a wee bit of work to do in between episodes just to pick up a few wins. So you guys will be back probably for the Adelaide, Melbourne Red and Sydney Thunder games. That'll be interesting to see where we are then. If we can make the playoffs, would be good. But yeah, give us a comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you again for more Hobart / Tasmania cricket.